Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and we are ready to begin the fourth case in the first game. This is not the last case. There's one after that, but this case is easily my top three in the entire series of games, and it also has the entrance of who's probably my favorite character, or at least tied for number one. No, Phoenix is not my favorite character, even though I love Phoenix to death. There's just so many good characters in this series of games to count. But in any case, I'm very excited to start this off. But let's do our quick. Oh, we are recording. Ooh, I was scared there. I couldn't find the right program pop up. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Oh no, I've got to restart. Fortunately, we haven't been recording for very long. In any case, enough blathering. Let us jump right into Turnabout Goodbyes. Day 1. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered, and now the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Great animation. Great animation. And, oh my god, it's Edgeworth, holy crap. Sorry. Spoiler alert, it was Edgeworth. December 25th, 10 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements to be forged new under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know any falls, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Could you just take a shower or something? Good idea! So much for the rushing spring waters. TV. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Although the namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn, boring. Sorry, I always just imagine that's what news anchors sound like. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm. I interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake. But this time it's a murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth is an up-and-coming prosecution attorney known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, Nick, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's go investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Alright, better present her my attorney's badge. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do. I suppose you're right. But, speaking of, like, Phoenix Wright, I just finished, Ghost Trick, which is another game they made, and, oh my god, phenomenal. Phenomenal! I just don't understand, like, how these guys have such good writing and storytelling, and not to mention, the music in Ghost Trick, also really, really good. But don't, you know, just like in Phoenix Wright, I think the music is fantastic. Do you know, Nick? We've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not so sure we should mention to too many people. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? I don't really know. Every time I play Edgeworth, it gives it like it has like a new accent. I'm trying to find the right voice for him. Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney, then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time. Can we spend it? We don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Hey, I didn't want to see you either, believe me. Hey, better present my attorney's badge. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha ha! Good one, Wright. I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet beneath the ears lawyer with 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me, when it might be my fault they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. I gotta find the right voice. I think I might be getting close. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Is it Gourd Lake? I'm just gonna call it, you know, Gourd Lake. Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the court. Why were you down there? I see no reason to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request, huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Gourd Lake. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's not enough of us here. Anybody found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Peh. Aha! Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts! Right, Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? Yeah, and just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to help defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Better present my attorney's badge. The badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. Detective Gumshoe. Do you know what happened here? Huh? Don't you know, pal? No. Well, okay. Mr. Head and the Puffy Cloud's lawyer. Head and the, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. What happened? It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In the boat there were two men. One of them shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Miles Edgeworth? A cop arrived on the scene to arrest him. How did he get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the reporter came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really talking about or taking the investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine nobody standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and you lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey pal, don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Mr. Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. He kept saying right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Who was the witness? Sorry pal, it's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. We're still being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting for me? What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Autopsy report? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up an autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for myself. Waiting for myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. What should we do if we have something we want to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Detective Gumshoe gave you directions to the police station. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for taking people or talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's go investigating. I'm slowly beginning to learn that I've got one voice I can do, and that's my own. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look, there's a snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how can they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know, nope. I'm pretty sure these things are important. Huh? Someone left one of those poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, it might be a clue. Let's take it. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop it, right? Was it that obvious? Popper, I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd it go? I already put it in my pocket. I think there's some other crap I should examine. It's a hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks half-baked. And the banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody really needs to redecorate. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping out at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. The camera has a mic of some sort. Has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nick. You stop that. Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? I know. The party popper? Bang. Yep, it responded. Yo! Hey, you, get your hands off of that. Eek. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Oh, well, huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay the bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. Well, what the hell are you thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with exaggerated drawl. They must all be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all gonna say before you say it, bejesusum's sake. Oh god, this is difficult to even read. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. What the fuck is this? Whatever. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. A second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Better show her my attorney's badge. This is my badge, huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits over on that film now. 'Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle meaner things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. Speaking of southern accents, maybe Lucy should help voice this chick. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. You never mind, honey. I can talk Yank for ya if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But you can all call me Lotta. I'm here photographing a meteor shower for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late last night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might seen one, not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching the lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ah, y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. That's awesome. It's just what they call the university. Yeah, we all know we're rednecks, so we're just called the university fucking Country U. Anyway. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? Camera. That's quite a camera you got there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine slogan. Isn't that where they make knives? What's the device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? It started moving all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. Yeah, that triggers the shutter when it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera, neat. Lotta's camera added to the court record. Maybe I should present her some more nonsense. Here's your camera. Lotta, yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera, did it get a picture of them? It didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell ya, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photograph taken late last night. I checked it once. I don't remember if there was anything on him, though. But wait, I got something. I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Well, there we go. That was fun. Took me a little while to get into the groove of her, you know, and be able to read what she was saying accurately. Boat rental shop. Nick, what's this place? Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I love how they're investigating a murder on Christmas. Isn't that like the greatest thing to do on Christmas Day, is to go, you know, figure out if your friend did or did not commit a murder. I guess a murder taking place on one of those boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. I bet it'd be very romantic. You catch my drift. I don't know. People deny that there's like romantic undertones between Phoenix and Maya, but I don't think that. Well, I think there is a lot of, you know, kind of tension there. I think, at least, anyway. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in the meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse, I got a feeling we're in for some bad news. Here's my badge, Detective. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I can't. I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth, human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anybody else see that? So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. Let's see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to give it to him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's just how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets the defendant declared guilty every time, and his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn the trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that. Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Nick, can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have a feeling I've met him somewhere a long time ago. Let's go talk to that country. I was going to say freak, but I decided that's probably not the most politically appropriate choice of words. So, let's just say gentlewoman. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Yay. This is them. Have a look. Doing my best southern accent. Yeah, I'm not good at accents, so. Wait, see? He's shooting them with a pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I seen that murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. I reckon no. Why's that? Now y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you're best to tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. So, hey, I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta, what? Can you all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try on it. Nice try, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness. That means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat a south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch, friends. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is it the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What to do now, Nick? Hey, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about that. The question is, what exactly did she see? X will find out at the trial tomorrow. Where do we go now? Here, apparently. Looks like the police have given up their questioning. Hey! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Just, checking everything. We're still all good. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Hey, man, it's Larry, man. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates. You know, my girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Is that Kiance? Just call her, I think Kiance is probably the right way to pronounce that. Oh yeah, Kiance is a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea to wear this costume. She said, "You go, girlfriend." You know. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must really be nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, a little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Better present him my attorney's badge. Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me back there in that trial. Sorry I can't really pay you. 'Cause you blow it all on Kiance? Whatever. But you can't have all the dogs, but you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her have your dogs, there won't be any left for any customers. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Hey Larry, there was a murder here last night. Do you work here? Have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kiance, obviously. Kiance. He wouldn't be standing out here in the cold. Oh. I think you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kiance is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Model, I knew it. Anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder! Huh, you know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us at grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Oops, I forgot to do his stoner voice, because that's what he reminds me of. He's like your stoner friend. Well, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. But the samurai thing was Kiance's idea. You know, she's my woman. She was all changing the name, and you go, girlfriend. She made that banner. Man, can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? They're getting a ton of customers, man, here on the lake with the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong. He's kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like his father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on about it's a man's duty in society and all that. What a bore. I wonder why he changed his mind, though. You know, Nick? Oh, God, this is actually hurting my vocal cords. Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean, don't you know? He's here in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster man, Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out from the article. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, man, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I remember, I recently watched, The Big Lebowski, and my favorite part about the movie was, the way Lebowski said, man, and just, I don't know why, that was, like, my favorite part of the whole movie. Good movie, though. Anyway. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was in the office Mia worked at. I met him once, when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office. Wait, you mean the Grossberg office? Right, that guy. That was the last name. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go and talk with him, for old time's sake. I can't believe they didn't give him back his picture after Red White stole it. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're my something, are you not? I was your understudy. Yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! I told you you're my something. Yeah, and you're my something too, aren't you? I'm a little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Oh, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? What's the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth, what? Who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. There's a question about the painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Yes, show him this. Strange. I feel though I've seen that man somewhere. Ah! Do you remember him? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? You say, they shot, you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in the case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. I don't know why in my mind he kind of sounds a little bit like Admiral Akbar, but anyway. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure that was mentioned during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were at such a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. The police blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Wait, what does that case have to do with... Why does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. What? I'm gonna need more water after this. see if I can remember the same voice I used for Edgeworth last time, or if I'll get a new voice. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten the message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's not a concern of yours. I guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. No, I think it's a different voice. I can't remember the voice I made last time. Please, try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove... I'm just gonna go to normal voice. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe is really worried about you. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited me. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, Wright. You are always so single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if I sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from the DL6. So, you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I'll do, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. He was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought the terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, the DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old by now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. I bet it'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, too. Apparently. So you were trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. I'll present the badge again. Your attorney's badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Oh, fucking mother. Oh. Photo? Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anybody, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. Yeah, I know. You want us to defend you? Yes, will you? Of course we won't. Sorry, Charlie, no way. Right? Nick? Hey, don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding. Just a little joke. There was nothing little or joke-like about it. I thought it was funny. So did I. So, anyway. Nick, hand it over. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, Wright. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request, please give it to Detective Gumshoe. I like how he had the letter already. I guess we should go. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one. Whoa! It's calming down. Whew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering. Guess he doesn't do so well in earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? I guess they're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Criminal Affairs Department. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady just comes in here a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all about hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal? Lot of heart. Oh, why are you going around finding more witnesses? Do you want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. What are you trying to say? You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Just present her this goddamn request. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. We'll see you tomorrow in court then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go and eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Alright. Okay, gonna take a brief intermission and grab some more water, and then we'll be right back to start the trial phase.